I mean, like, for me, I want to be considered as a hit factory.
I'll be right back soon, so girl, don't trip, no, I just sang for the bread, yeah, I came. You're making me love it, you're making me love it.
Welcome back to another episode of Spin the Record Podcast. I'm Marcella, and I'm ready to have a conversation that hits the right notes so you can hear it, feel it, and remember it. And today we have La Chaleur.
Hey, thanks for having me, y'all.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks
How do you
for
feel?
me. I feel amazing.
Good.
Nice to meet you in the flesh. You know what I'm
Likewise.
saying? Great energy.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, we feed off each other. You got that good energy too.
That
Genuine, just you. And
Yeah,
I love
you know?
that. You're original.
That's what happened when you're from New York. You know what I'm
I
saying?
suppose you're from New York. Okay. I was born there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not
that
from
makes
there.
sense.
It ain't where you from. It's where
in
you're
your-
at.
It's in spirit. That makes
All right,
sense.
fair enough. So La Chaleur. I feel like I have to say it with the French accent every
I
time I,
respect
say
that.
it.
Yeah, you know.
Where's the name from?
So essentially, La Chaleur, it means the heat in French. So, you know, I kind of like pulled that like from my original name that I started with as an artist / producer, which was Prolific Heat.
I saw that on your email.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got
Pay
fancy
attention.
and made it French.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm West African. I'm from the
Okay.
Ivory Coast.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Like, for me, it was like I'm listening to the creations I'm making, my vibe, my aesthetics, everything. I'm just like P Heat, just feel and sound a little generic. Whereas like any, you know, no offense, like any nigga in the hood could just have a name like that.
What's
you
your
know
name?
what
My
I'm
name's P.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, nah, I represent a little more than that. Like, you know, like
All right.
growing up, I was a little ashamed of being like African and shit. But like now, like I definitely embrace it and
Sticking
you
to your
know,
roots.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Yeah,
right.
because it's like that's what's a part of me, and it's like I use it in my music. You know, I try to implement a little French here and there. I'm not gonna gas it like I'm fluent.
I was gonna say, you speak French?
I
Come on,
speak
tell
French,
me
though.
something. Tell me something.
Ouais, man, je parle un peu français, man. You know.
Je parlez-vous français?
Oh, ouais, je parle, man. Bon.
I don't.
I thought you had it. You had it.
No.
before, so-
I could say, comment allez-vous?
Okay, I think everybody can. But
Yeah,
that's
okay,
a good
my bad.
one.
All right, well. All right. Well, I would have thought that it was maybe because I'm from South Florida and there's a lot of Haitians here. So I thought that the name was like a Haitian
yeah, a lot of people
influence.
think that too when they hear that. It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
Haitian? Like,
No,
nah.
man, no.
You know, we all African at the end of the day, but you know,
We all human at the end of the
that
day.
part. You're right. Better answer. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we just had the opportunity to witness your performance, your music, your vibe. Tell us a little bit before they get to preview your vibe. Where does that come from?
Honestly, like it gotta be from God or something. Like, you know, the angels, something like, cause like music kind of hit me like randomly, like just through being with my friend group growing up as a kid, you know, middle school, elementary, high school kind of thing. They got into it and I got into it, and it was just like a hobby, something to do for fun. And then, you know, I kind of like, I'm an artsy dude. Like I always been like drawing, sculpting, doing random shit. Like as a kid, like raw talent, like no training, nothing, like natural talent. You know, I always had that. So with the music, I started realizing like, oh, I'm actually kind of good at this. I kind of like this, and you know, eventually just developed into where I'm at now. I'm still building, you know.
Where is it that you're at right now? For
I
people
feel
who
like-
don't know you, what is it that you're doing right now? You're not just a singer.
No, absolutely not. Like,
So tell us what the whole encompassing of La Chaleur. What is that?
I mean, like, for me, I want to be considered as a hit factory, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, whether it's me or like my collective and, you know, the people that I'm building with, we're looked at and sought out to for bangers, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's all I live for, like to just let the music come through me and just trying to like, you know, really get in my bag and not just doing trendy things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like really trying to like elevate my own sound and whatever.
Doing the next best thing.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
come look for it. You one step ahead of the game.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
that.
So like just trying to like get to that next curve in my career and my creativity, all of that. Like
And
just
where do you find that? Because, you know, like sometimes it might be easy to stay stuck in what you're doing. And sometimes you find influence in other artists or sometimes you find influence in old shit that kind of sparks something something new,
Right.
and that is the next best thing, and
Right.
you don't even know.
Right.
So where do you find that influence to create that will keep you one step forward, to keep people looking for you for the next
Right.
best thing?
Honestly, I'm pretty grateful that, like, you know, because I'm a producer, engineer, songwriter, you know, semi little dot connector. I connect a lot of people together and stuff like that. So I have like a good network of people that like it's usually around me where they all in different spaces. So it's like a, you know, a nice little melting pot of friends that I have that just bring all different flavors.
collective of
like,
creatives.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of feed off of that, where it's like I could sit and make music and be creative all day by myself, but for me, it's not like that joyful. Like I have my moments where I'm in my cave just locked in, like I don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I'm inclusive. Like I want to build,
With
see
everyone
what
else.
the best come out of the next person, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Feed off of the next person.
Yeah.
You know, like some people when they go to the studio, they don't like, they want to come prepared already to the studio. I feel like there's especially when you're working with other people, like there's, I don't know what to call it, but it's like, you know, like in those movies where they're like creating a Powerball and then it just, is that anime where like they throw it?
Oh,
What?
you talking about like Dragon Ball Z? Like
Maybe it is that.
Kamehameha kind of thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's created when you're in the studio collaborating with other people, or you know, not in the studio, but just creating.
Like letting it, you know, I get you.
Everybody's working that little baby, you know. So you just, that's what I imagined in my head when you were saying that.
Yeah, you know, that's the beauty of it. But then, you know, when it comes down to the other side, the business, that's when things get ugly. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other side to being a creative and whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got to deal with the politics, the weird ass energy, like just
The fakers.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all of that constantly. So you got to like nitpick and weave through the fakes and see who really like genuinely connect with you or whatever is most beneficial to you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? If it work both ways, it is what it is. Y'all both know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Transparency. That's all it is. So yeah, sometimes it's not buddy things. Sometimes it's straight
Just
business.
for the business. Yeah.
So
I was going to ask, how do you navigate that? Because I always feel like, you know, obviously when you make music, you want to get paid to do something that you love. That's the name of the game, right? It's getting paid and then it doesn't feel like work. Do you ever find yourself like losing the love when it's something like that, when it's somebody you don't really mesh with creatively, or maybe, of course, you're going to mesh with everybody creatively.
Right.
But maybe the energy, like you said, it's not there. It's just business.
Absolutely. Because I feel like, you know, sometimes you're like constricted to do what you're told to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't even, with certain situations, like, all right, I got to deal with a certain artist who has a specific sound. So now I got to, I can come into your world, but at least like let me do my thing too.
Yeah, because you came to me for a reason,
you know what I'm
right?
saying? But it's like some situations where it's just like, no, this is my style. This is how I want my beats. And then you kind of got to be a robot in that moment to like just give them what they want, you know?
That sucks. What do you do in those situations?
I mean, it depends on the pay. Like, if
money talks, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the money makes sense, then it's like cool.
Yeah.
But like, you know, but it's trial and error. Like, I done did a bunch of unnecessary free stuff throughout my whole career. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just living and learning. Like, that wasn't worth my time. This and that. So
Now I know to say no to that in the future.
Exactly.
And you
like,
tend to pick up, like you said, energy. You pick up the energy right away. You know what you're willing to deal with. And again, if the money talks, well, maybe I might deal with it.
Exactly.
Cool.
And sometimes, most of the time, is just like really like integrity and like standing on that. Like the money ain't gonna outweigh that ever for me.
I hear you. Yeah, I mean it shouldn't.
Yeah.
And you know, especially now in this business where money makes the fucking world go around, you know?
Right.
But it's almost like hard to say no sometimes. And that's where your integrity does come in.
Right, you get tested.
Where do you draw the line? Like if somebody's offering you like $1 million to make a track, but you got to deal with the most miserable person.
I mean, $1 million, I'm patient. So like, $1 million, like
$1 million will make me patient. You know what? It might make me a little patient too.
I'll figure that out. Like,
yeah, whatever you want, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
I put up with some bullshit for free. So
I hear you.
$1 million, I could do it.
Yeah. What's your, because you're a songwriter as well.
Right.
What's your songwriting style? Like, how do you create a song? do you go off the beat first? Because you also produce. So,
Right.
like, what's your first thing that comes to you? Or is it different? Like, tell us about your process.
Yeah, it varies. Like, cause sometimes like in songwriter mode, like hit maker mode, and then sometimes it's in my like just chill shit. I'm just trying to rap, like, you know, just get off some bars and shit. So like it depends on my mood. Like, but lately I've been more like on my like, all right, I'm gonna put the rap shit on pause and just really tighten up, just like really making hit songs. So like I start off with melodies most of the time, where
Okay.
I'll just mumble whatever
And then fit the
comes
words
out,
in.
you know, and then start penning the words to it, you know. So
Yeah, I feel like melodies have more feel.
Yeah,
Because like,
absolutely.
you might not have the words exactly, but I know that this song, this beat is making me feel,
Yeah,
you know, like whatever.
exactly,
I don't know what it
exactly.
is, but this is what's coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
'Cause
feel
for
that.
me, like, I initially started off rapping. So it's
Okay.
like I kind of transitioned into like melodic stuff and using my voice to sing a little more.
So you consider yourself a singer?
People do, but like when I play my music and stuff, but like I feel like I got a good voice, but it's not where I would love it to be.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You do.
It's just not where I like at the level that I know, you know, at the competitive level. You feel me? Like where.
But it's your lane, though.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You know, I gotta give myself a little credit for that. But
Yeah,
like, I'm
definitely.
always comparing myself to like the next great thing. So it's like,
Especially when you're looking for the next one. Well,
Yeah.
let's go into that. Because, you know, as creatives, I feel like I was actually just talking to somebody about this. We always struggle with being our own worst critic. And then that goes into, you know, like self-doubt, where you're like second guessing yourself. So how do you find peace with that self-doubt?
I mean, I struggle with that still, but
I'm asking you for advice because I'm struggling with that.
Cause yeah, definitely. Like I'm in my head a lot. You know, I'm a Virgo, so like.
So is your birthday coming up?
It passed already, the 31st.
Oh, okay.
August
Happy
31st.
birthday. Happy
Appreciate
belated.
that.
Happy
Thank
belated.
you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we overthink a lot. We real critical thinkers. So
You're a Virgo and you're an artist, a creative.
yeah, you know, so
Yeah, you
double
definitely
whammy,
overthink.
You
Yeah.
know, so I be just, you know, I try to figure it out and I plot and plan, but I don't know. Like sometimes different opportunities just arise and it's like different doors open where it takes me in a different path for a second where it's like
You just go. You
you
let
know
it
what I'm
go.
saying? Like I'm not the best planner, I'm not gonna lie. So it's like I kind of just run with the wind and like
Okay.
let God do him, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
You can't go once you follow wherever that river's taking you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they say, I don't know what they say. I forget the freaking saying, but it's like you're gonna. What is that freaking saying? Like you.
The horse?
No,
one?
not take the bull by the horns. Not that one. It did cross my mind. I'm like, that's not it. It's something about riding or driving. Are you riding through life or are you driving?
Oh, okay,
through
right,
life?
right, exactly.
So like, yeah, you could ride the waves, but you kind of have the direction of where you're going,
Mhm.
and obviously you're putting yourself in the right car.
Right, exactly.
No, that's cool. So, what do you have going on right now?
So, I mean, currently I'm working on a few projects, you know, like some major artists, some upcoming artists, you know. I have a bunch of projects myself just sitting there, like, you know, just trying to figure out.
Yeah,
like,
we
how
were
I
just
wanna,
talking
like,
about
yeah,
that.
you know, how I want to roll out and stuff like that. Collaborative projects, family project with my cousins.
Okay, that's cool.
One is a rapper, the other one's a producer. So, you know, I'm on there rapping and producing on everything. So,
What do you like to do more, produce or rap and sing?
I've been like more leaning in the production and stuff because I'm always around artists and like I do everything, you know, that's useful to them. So it's like
And a lot of things that they probably don't know how to do. Like,
yeah,
come on,
you know
I'll
what I'm
do
saying?
it
So
for-
it's like, you know, I'm like the dad when it comes to that in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I record you, I'll help you make a song,
Okay.
you know, that kind of vibe. So
So you're an engineer as well.
yeah, I engineer as well too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So that working on projects, my stuff, trying to really like solidify myself in the sync space, you know.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
where the money's at.
Yeah, you know, because you don't really have to deal with all the weird politics.
No,
too,
it's
you
just
know?
here. You like my song? Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all
Pay
it
me.
is. Like, I don't want to deal with none of the extra weirdness. You know what I'm saying? I just want to just make my art and make my money too, you know?
Above all.
I'm not trying to be a starving artist. You know what I'm saying?
We want it to take care of us, you know?
So
Yeah, I hear that.
That's the main thing. And then
how's it been going with that, with the sync licensing?
I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't like successfully landed anything yet, but like I've been getting like crazy stuff. Like for Nike, it was like 60 bands, came into like second place out of like, I think it was like 85 submissions.
Damn. So what, it was like a competition?
Yeah, basically they were looking for the best song that fit the commercial that they were gonna do.
Okay.
You know, so
damn, that's pretty good. Second place.
And that was my first time ever submitting for Sync.
Damn,
too.
that motherfucker who got the first place.
I mean, I only had 8 hours. I had to make the beat, produce it, and sing.
So you did the whole thing,
everything. Like my man's, he had some people like add like some instruments,
okay, live
too, like strings and stuff. You know, so
did you? Is that one of the songs you did?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
so the songs that you got coming up are unreleased.
Yeah.
I really like that song. I can't wait till y'all hear it. Like it's the second one, like when you were doing the little dance, I was like, okay, I feel you. Like really? I was feeling it. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
It sounded like you know how Afrobeats is like popping right now? It was giving me, you know, dance hall vibes. So it's definitely something you can hear, like obviously in the club. Maybe not like super high, but it was just like that, you know, the one where, you know, the boom seed,
you know what I'm saying?
Dance,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like that record, I feel like it matched my energy because it's like I'm a chill dude, like, but you know, I still like to pop out and stuff, but you know, so I feel like that's what that record gave.
When did you make that one?
I ain't gonna lie, that's like 2019, 2020.
And it sounds like it's like now though. You know, I feel like that when music is good, it's timeless, you know? And
I appreciate that.
I thought you made that like recently because you said it's unreleased. So you're just sitting on a bunch of bangers.
A lot.
And the one before that, is that old too?
That one I did in I think 2022.
Okay, well it's still old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's old. It's old. It's not old.
Yeah, it's old to me.
Yeah. But new to me, and it still sounds current. You know.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's super great.
So yeah, with that, the release dates on those and stuff, I still got to figure that out.
Okay,
but,
well maybe it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
We definitely gonna have some stuff rolling out. I just been like kind of like more so like locked in on the production stuff because trying to wrap up these albums and stuff.
Okay.
So once that's out the way, I'm gonna get back.
You're trying to get the Grammys on the back end.
I'm not playing around here.
I hear you.
Real serious.
And then we get to have you on here before you win a Grammy.
Come on, man. Come on.
Stay tuned. I love that. So tell me something else about your upbringing. I want to know, you know, you kind of just like touched a little bit on it, that you got into music through your friends, kind of just doing it. Did anybody in your family bring that influence on you? No, nobody in your family's musical. Damn, you laugh like they don't know how to sing in the shower.
Nah, you feel me? God bless them. They definitely put me on to some music. Like they were playing music in the crib, so like it definitely gave me some knowledge on certain songs and different stuff that I probably would have never listened to on my own time, to where it made me appreciate it down the line and stuff. But yeah, as far as anybody in my family, like immediate family, no one does music or anything. My older sister used to draw.
Okay,
you know,
all right, but that's still creative.
Paint, you know.
Okay.
As far as my parents, I'm not gonna lie, they don't really like tell me too much about like, you know, that side of them, like if they're artsy and stuff. Like,
why were they the type that wanted you to be like, go to school?
You know that. I'm African, so that's how that go. It's rare to find like a cool African parent. Not to say my parents. I'm like, damn. Cool. You know what I mean?
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, I'm definitely sorry. But yeah, you know, they was a little strict, so like, and they had their ways of being. So.
And how do they feel about you doing music now? Like, are they?
I mean, of course, they still question it. They still want the best for me, so they wonder, like, is this the best for me, kind of thing. But you know, like
this is what you love, right?
It's my passion at this point now. You feel me? Originally, it just
was something you did.
You feel me? But now it's like, I mean, I see like what is done for me, and like, you know what I'm saying. So with that, like, I think they just grown to trust me, and that I know what I'm doing, and things are gonna work out. But of course, they're a little like skeptical. Of course. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
Things ain't always roses on this.
I mean, but with anything, like even if you're a lawyer or a doctor, you know, like shit ain't always gonna be, you know, peachy keen, you know. But at least you're doing something that you love, and that's fulfilling in itself than going to work and freaking hating your job.
I've gotten paid for this like more than I've done in working for a 9 to 5. So it's like gotten blown out, went out
you
the
done
country.
got flued out.
Yeah, you know,
good.
I'm a baddie.
Good.
Stop it.
I love that.
Nah, but you feel me? Like, I got blown out first time out the country off music, so it's like,
Oh wow,
I feel like I'm blessed. So.
that was probably like a confirmation.
Absolutely,
bro,
what?
this is what I need to be doing.
What? Absolutely.
So, do you do this full time?
Yeah.
So this is your bread and butter right here.
Exactly. And also, I'm part of a school program called Prominence NYC. So we're basically like, you know, all over New York City.
Mm-hmm.
We teach kids audio engineering, music production.
That is so
you know,
cool.
That's another like outlet that I have to like, you know, give back as well. Like, you know.
So like people, maybe somebody like you who was in school and you were just now tapping into what age do you guys
It varies. It can be like from K to, you can even go to universities too, like with that, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That must be like, I just was talking about music being fulfilling, but that must be super like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, when I see the kids' reaction to like, you know, just a beat, like sometimes they're not even hearing vocals. They're like just excited, like, oh, this is, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, kids are like a different breed now because you see on social media these kids that are like a little 5-year-old and he's just like,
right,
there's this one little kid, I can't remember his name right now, but he's
the musician?
Yeah, and he's like a multi-instrumentalist.
Bro.
He makes beats, and I'm just like, what
Voice like an angel. I know you're talking about. Yeah,
how the hell?
different.
Like,
He's
they
different.
put in something in their food or something. Like, but it's also the parents that are taking their time to like
in their kids' lives.
train them. So like, this little guy's gonna make me money, you know?
Yeah, seriously. That's really, your kids are in your investment. So that's what it got to be at the end of the day. Like, if you don't nurture that, then it's like they can easily get lost and then it becomes wasted talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially in this crazy world.
Yeah, it happens every day to people. So,
speaking of social media, and that little boy, we're gonna find his name. I'm gonna put him on here. How do you feel? Because we're in such a digital age. So how do you manage your social media?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of been like a little quiet lately, but you know, I'm on like on some behind the scenes like. Y'all catch me when y'all catch me type vibe right now. Like I'm not trying to be mysterious. I knew you was gonna say mysterious. I'm not trying to be mysterious. It's just more so like
okay, Kanye.
I don't know. Sometimes I just be in a moment. Like you feel me? Like and a lot of times, like I said, when I'm in rooms, I'm like either the dude on the board, and so I'm like locked in. So I don't even be like,
hey,
I need like you know people like that's able to like cast the BTS for me and stuff because I'm not in that mind state like to like. Capture everything, you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like managing my social media in general, like, yeah, I mean, pretty much just, you know, doing songs, collaborative efforts with other people and that leads to like, you know, their people following
tapping
me,
into another audience. Yeah.
It's just like a trickle effect of that, like constantly happening over and over. Like when I meet somebody new, they put somebody on to me and then vice versa. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying?
And you just grow in your circle. And then they're going to come back to you looking for the news. Like, I like that thing you did with so-and-so.
Exactly.
Do something for me.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, I've been trying to like be lenient with my ratio now and stuff. But, you know, I was a little...
What do you mean?
You know the ratio thing with Instagram, with the followers and stuff. Where like, you don't want to follow too much people back. You know what I'm saying? So like, I've kind of been like off that lately. Like,
I don't like you that much. Like, I'm not following you.
Yeah,
back.
I was on that before though. But like now I'm just like... if we met in person, we vibe, and I genuinely rock with you, I don't care. You got one follower, like I just so you know I rock with you type shit, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, like either way, with the algorithm how it is now, you barely see them. Like you see like the same 3 people. I'm like, okay.
Social media ain't the same no more.
Not at all.
None of it matters to me, honestly. Like it's like I know for me personally, like when I'm ready to attack things how I want to, like I feel I'm gonna attract exactly what I want anyway. So
attractive mindset.
That's
why. That's right where you at. Attractive mindset studio, baby.
So that's what I be on. Like I don't really like trip on much. Like
you know, your law of attraction is gonna bring everything to you that
exactly like
is for you.
I'm so in tune right now. Like it's just like
what do you do to get in tune?
Honestly, like shout out to the homie OnStar. You feel me? Like he's
OnStar
like,
the car.
No, yo, you got more. It's funny, like he gets that a lot, but
that's his name though, OnStar.
Arn, like AR, N Star.
OnStar,
yeah.
Sorry, OnStar.
He's actually Little Mama's little brother too.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's my bro. Like, you feel me? He real philosophical with it. Like, just like real witty dude, you know what I'm saying? So he basically damn, I lost my train of thought. What was the question again?
He told you stop talking about me, bro.
Yeah.
We were talking about how do you stay in tune?
Oh yeah, well in tune with
just in tune with yourself, like.
Oh
and
yeah,
you
with
were
the
talking about
with the
guy's
okay, gotcha. Yeah, so
philosophical-
that's what I was getting at. All right, so OnStar Boom, right? He basically like was always telling me like, yo, I keep seeing this number 137. Like he always will point it out, like, look, 137. Like, every time, like I'm just like, that's weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, at that time, I wasn't seeing signs like that, no numbers, like so that was all new to me. Like where it's like, oh yeah, all right. But like I would have weird trips where it's like I say something and they'll pop in the TV, like little things like that. But as far as like seeing signs, I wasn't getting that until like.
So you start looking for it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and
every
then you
time.
believe it, and then it just like keeps happening.
Oh gosh, you can tell you like every time when I'm like, I put my phone down, I pick it up randomly. It's like 444.
Oh, okay,
443, 333, 222, 555. Every time when I'm like, I put my phone down, I just randomly like decide. Let me get my phone up. Always seeing the triple numbers.
1, 2, 3. Oh, or okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like 333, 222, 111, like 1111, 111, shit like that. Like so I'm running with that, like where it's like, yo, that gotta mean something. The fact that I keep catching it is not a coincidence. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you? Because I never remember what they mean. So like when I do catch, I'm like, oh, what does it mean right now? Yeah, right. And then it's like it applies.
Like abundance, and but like you're on the right track.
They're all different. Like 222, right. Your guides are. I don't know. I don't remember. But I think it's so cool when you do catch those moments. It really is a sign that is applicable for the moment. Like, oh man. See, that is a sign. Thank you.
Because it's always when I'm doing random things, like randomly coming out here to Florida, like, you know what I'm saying? It came for work, of course, but it's just like still, like, I'm just out here, you know what I'm saying?
So you're based in New York?
Yeah.
Where in New York?
I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
So, like, you know, I lived in Brooklyn for some time, too, and then went back to the Bronx. And then now it's looking like I might make a move to Cali, but, we'll
Where in Cali? LA?
LA, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I lived there for a couple years.
Oh yeah?
But a long time ago. And it was interesting. It was cool. But
I feel like everyone has a sad story about LA.
No, you know what? Everybody, when I was there, everybody would always say like, oh, if you make it past 2 years and then you're good. You know, but I like left right before my 2-year mark. I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm coming back to Florida.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I felt like when my time in LA, like it was cool. Like it is
cool.
It's expensive, but it's like I don't know if I like spent time out there. Like I could. It's
definitely artsy.
Yeah.
But and no offense to LA, but you know that fake energy that you were talking about. I think that is something that you hear from everybody, their experiences with the fake energy. But you go focused and you don't look for that. You're not gonna experience it, but
not to cut you off, I feel like it's just more amplified out there.
Because everyone's trying to make it.
Like it's that it be happening in New York too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, like it's gonna be fake motherfuckers everywhere.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
true.
Like,
just protect your energy.
That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like LA is just known for that because that's where everybody know to go, like to make it in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be weirdos everywhere.
Do you feel like you made it?
Nah, not until I could buy my family a house, my mom a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I do things like that. And until I did that, then it's like I ain't really done nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel like you're on your path to make it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But yeah, I feel like a lot of these seeds I planted over the time is like beginning to sprout little by little, and yeah, eventually it's just gonna be able to prove to myself and to whoever doubted me that, you know,
you already proving to yourself that you're doing it. Don't you doubt it?
Nah, that part.
Yeah,
that part, I appreciate that.
It's tough to look at yourself from the outside, and then you forget everything that you've done. Like it's easy to just like be going through what you're going through, good or bad, and not consider all that it took to get to this point.
Facts.
So at this point where you are, let's say looking back to, I don't know, 10 years ago, do you think that you are further or less than where you thought you were going to be?
Oh, I'm way further. Like,
yes.
As far as like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So then why would you doubt yourself?
No, I wouldn't. Like, it's just like, you know, I had to go through a lot to like learn and like, you know, get to this point.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm actually grateful at the same time because if I'd have received what I thought I wanted at those times,
maybe you wouldn't have been ready for it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I love that you said that you feel that you're further. You know you're further. So that's beautiful, you know,
Facts.
because when you look at full circle, what it took to get here, you're just like, yeah, I did that. I did that.
Facts.
Hats off to you.
It's like
proud.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. Don't let me how you go.
No, never. Come on from New York. We don't do that.
Okay, well, you do it now, okay? You're in my show, okay?
You got it.
As an artist,
Uh-huh.
what is something that you want people to take away from you? Whether it be listening to a beat with no lyrics, or whether it be listening, whatever. Just you as an artist, what you stand for, what you believe in through your music. What do you want people to take from that?
You know, like just being okay with like, you know, experimenting, like not feeling like forced to do the trendy stuff all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like be who you really are in your music sometimes. Like most of the time you can, like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Like it's a sound that people are used to. So you want to like go that route, but it's like,
no, if this works, let me do this.
You know, it's like, but if you call yourself a real artist, a real musician, then it's like, you know, I would like you to like dig a little deeper, you know what I'm saying? And see what you could really create rather than
stick
being
to your craft,
you know, surface level and just doing what everybody else knows is hot or considers hot, you know what I'm saying?
That just made me think, okay, we're going to backtrack a little bit to, you know, when you're working with people and you have to do what they want, do you feel like you're almost running away from your art when you have to?
Absolutely. Sometimes. Hell yeah. Sometimes I feel like but it's like, you still have to be good to be able to do that too, though, at the same time, to be able to dumb down your thing and still execute it. That's still a talent in itself too, I feel like.
Yeah, like especially like, for instance, if you're doing something for sync licensing and you're going for what they're asking for, not necessarily like, hey, here's what I've got.
Right.
You're creating something for what.
Exactly.
Yeah, that definitely shows your versatility and your art in a different essence. So yeah, I guess it's running away from yourself, but also like testing yourself.
Exactly.
Like,
so that's how I usually go about it. Like I'm never really like on some, I'm better than this. This is beneath me. It's like, let me see if I can actually make something that I love in this situation.
I love that.
For, you know, whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So
I get to do this. I don't have to do this.
Exactly.
That's something, I don't know where I saw that, but I'm like, that's true. I get to do this. Not that I have to. And that changes your whole perspective on everything.
That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Attractive mindset.
Attractive mindset. La Chaleur. La Chaleur. What's something you want to say before we get on out of here, before we get to watch it, before they get to watch your performance? Because I already saw it and I loved it. I can't wait till you see it.
One thing I say, man, stop acting ignorant and learn to say my name, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, La Chaleur, man. Everybody be acting like it's too hard to say. And stuff.
What?
Yeah, all right, man.
Stop acting ignorant. Come on.
XXXTentacion went through it. I'm going through it, but same way how people remember his name.
They're going to remember yours.
That part.
You're going to hear it, feel it, and remember it.
La Chaleur. Right
here at Spin the Record Podcast. La Chaleur in the house. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Let's watch this performance.
Let's get it.
So what songs are we going to have the pleasure of watching you perform right now?
All right. So the first record I'm doing is going to be before this, self-produced by me. You know, hip hop. You know, kind of boom bap, melodic vibe with like a little drill essence towards the ending of it. You'll get there. And then the second song is R&B, Afrobeat, hip hop essence. Is called Body Lovin'. Yeah, that one's like, you know, of course, dedicated to the ladies. You know, just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
just
was
like
definitely a ladies'
you
vibe.
know, just good vibes. That's what I'm about, man. Like good vibes, good energy, and
definitely feel that.
Hopefully, I enjoy.
Yes. Yeah. Let's take it away so you can spin the record.
All right, let's take it away.
Straight to the moon, tryna catch my lift. I go zoom, zoom, zoom. Hope you catch my drift. The way I move, like I knew everything before this. The way I move, like I knew everything before this. And I'll be right back soon. So, girl, don't trip. No, I just aim for the bread. Yeah, I came. It's the way I move, like I knew everything before this. The way I move, like I knew everything before this. know they hate it when I am the topic. It's a stick with niggas out of pocket. Well rounded, I've been grinding, now we launching. Finna take off like the last rocket. Prophecies, all I see is a life of prophets. Watch who you take up in that spaceship. Yeah, you know some shapeshift, fake it with amazement. Even though deep down they be knowing it's amazing. Wear my own crown, it's been mine for the taking. I've seen it all before, I'm my own guarantor. All the signs can't ignore, we live for the galore. But sometimes less is more, sometimes less is more. Truly I learned from my past. I knew niggas with a bag and with that funny money couldn't even laugh. Everything get inflated, yeah, till you fall flat. Life lessons been a blessing, shit, I take it as a class. So straight to the moon, tryna catch my lift. I go zoom, 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 hope you catch my drift. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. And I'll be right back soon, so girl, don't trip, no, I just aim for the bread. Yeah, I can't miss the way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. Straight to the moon, tryna catch my lift. I go zoom, 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 hope you catch my drift. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. And I'll be right back soon, so girl, don't trip, no, I just ain't for the bread. I can't miss the way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. Seen it all before, it's deja vu, baby. Zoom, 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 straight to the moon, baby. I can't fuck with none of these niggas, they be fugazi. How to get up out the hood, no ignition. Got this tunnel vision. All I had to do was reach the plug, no extension. Paid him no mind, no can't afford it. Baby, you might end up with a bird, no doors. Watch how I call it, just like I knew everything else before this. Just like I knew everything else before this. Take it easy, touch me, don't tease me, please me. Me wanna see you like it's treaty. Say the maps don't like and see me, no, no, no. Boss it like it's street, oh, oh, oh. The way your body rollin', free smoke, oh, oh. Said I hate to lose this view. I'm looking at you while you're just rocking your body, rocking your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Rocking your body, rocking your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Making me do things I ain't never did. I'm finna show you that I'm riding, keep it pedaling. I cop red bottom shoes, so devilish. Meet you where your level is, I never settling. Girl, you know we a force when we together. Make it through a storm, we can change the weather. We go on and on, it don't get no better. It don't get no better. So wash away your fears, yeah. Love is in the atmosphere. Breathing, taking the air. Stress reliever, give me so high. My sativa, my margarita. Rock the boat like a Leah. Rockin' your body, rockin' your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Rockin' your body, rockin' your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Your body like this, move your body like this. Move your body like that, move your body like that. Move your body like this, move your body like this. Move your body like that, move your body like that. Rockin' your body, rockin' your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Rockin' your body, rockin' your body. You're making me love it, you're making me love it. Your body like this, your body like that. Your body like this, your body like this. Your body like that, your body like that. to the moon, tryna catch my lift. I go zoom, zoom, zoom. Hope you catch my drift. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I moves like I knew everything before this. And I'll be right back soon. So, girl, don't trip. No, I just aim for the bread. Yeah, I came. It's the way I moves like I knew everything before this. The way I move.